Legend Rivaldo says that for Mbappe to really leave his mark on the world game, he needs to make a move eventually to Spain or England. PSG, of course, would want a king's ransom for him, Brian. But in your opinion, what would be the top 3 destinations that would be the best fit for him?
You know, to me, I think what you need is something of the limelight, which, of course, PSG is in. But the league doesn't necessarily bring that type of competition or that type of notoriety. It's easy for us to say Real Madrid and Barcelona would definitely be a great place for him because they're great clubs. There's been past players that have gone to prominence, and we've seen the way Messi and Ronaldo have really had a stranglehold of the best player in the world. So those would be 2 obvious ones. For me, it's more about making sure that if you're looking to continue to get better, it's got to be the right fit. So if we're going in with the right fit, you want to play a certain style. So I would take Liverpool's a great club, but do you really want Mbappe pressing all over the field? Do you want him defending just as much as everyone in that front line that Liverpool does? I don't think you do. I think you want Mbappe with a little bit more freedom, with a little bit of ability to say, you know what, we need you to score goals, we need you to get in behind and create a different present for us. So if you look at it, Bayern's out because you've got Lewandowski. They put a little bit slower pace. Certainly would fit there, and quite honestly would fit anywhere. Juventus has Ronaldo right now. So it leaves me to the Real Madrid and Barcelona. I mean, who wouldn't want to have balls played to you from Lionel Messi, and Real Madrid in a little bit of a downward turn. So I would go Barcelona to 3rd, Real Madrid to 2nd. But if you really want to say, I've brought a club out of mediocrity that used to be the prominence, that would be the place to go. You'd have the ability to build around him. You'd have a player, again, that can score goals by getting in behind, that is a great link-up player, and you now have that Man United brand getting back to the top.
How many more pieces would they need for him to become the heir apparent to Messi and Ronaldo if he was to go to Manchester United?
Yeah, you would need at least 3 or 4. And if you look at it, probably first of all, you'd want to solidify the defense. But you've got some players that can get wide. You've got some players that can get balls in behind. And what it allows with him up top is teams can't just keep pressing you. You have the ability to get in behind. And with Rashford being able to play sort of syncing with him, I think there's some possibilities there. But I think if he's trying to get to be the best and make something of a bigger name for himself, he could do it there.
Okay. Well, he has just become younger than Lionel Messi in order to hit 15 Champions League goals with his hat-trick in midweek for PSG. There's a long ladder for him to climb. World champion already. The standard is set by Mbappe himself. We'll see where he ends up eventually. At the moment, he's under the lights in Paris, of course.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.